On this week's episode of Returning to Destiny 2.
Nope. No thanks. Run. Nope. Go back. Nuh-uh. We're not doing that. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mick, and I hope you're ready to dive in. Returning to Destiny 2, episode number 6. I don't know what we got in store. All I know is I got this basketball and this portal behind me. What will happen? I guess we'll have to stay tuned to find out. Alrighty, so I'm sitting here going through my weapons and deciding what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And since I haven't watched any videos on the metas or what's good and what's not good this particular season, I don't really have a standpoint or an opinion on stuff. But I do know one of the things that I absolutely love are guns that I have masterworked, which sounds crazy. It's very expensive on the cores. And I don't know what the core cost is this season, but I know what it used to be. I think it was like 14 or 17 cores or something like that. We can count it. So right now, I have 65. 17, yeah. But every weapon that I get that I masterwork, I'll put a shader on it, and it'll be like my gun forever. Put into my vault if I ever don't use it. Otherwise, it'll be in rotation for a season or whatever. I was really vibing with this particular sniper rifle, so I'm gonna ride with it. Now, I haven't looked up what the perk pools are for this sniper. I don't know what the best in slot, but what I do know is I like this sniper, and it felt good when I was using it, so I'm gonna kind of rock with it. The question is, what color shall we make it, right? I kind of like that too. This was another weapon that I vibed with a lot. It was great during my new light run, and I don't know if it's meta or it's not, but I absolutely love Overflow. I'm also a fan of close to melee, so you know what? We're gonna masterwork this one as well, and we're gonna pick a shader, and this will be one of our forever guns. Here's a gun I saw that I liked a lot: Frenzy and Subsistence. I mean, that's a great perk combination. I'm a big fan of Frenzy because if you're in combat, it'll just get activated. I've played with some very good gamers that are not a big fan of this perk. Whatever, to each their own. Not complaining. It's Subsistence that I personally have an issue with. When I'm using shotguns, if I'm using them in end game content, I mean in content where I'm probably not killing something in one shot, subsistence can basically be worthless in like a boss fight, for example, right? You're not killing the boss, you're doing damage per second, DPS. I really like auto loading in here. So as much as I love this shotgun, I can't sacrifice the cores on it. You can make the same argument for overflow here and here, but these are not primary DPS weapons, and to be honest, overflow is just nice for general gameplay. And in general gameplay, I have shotguns that I'd rather use than this, so it's kind of sad. It's a good shotgun. I think it's a slug shotgun too, right? Yeah. Too bad. Now this, on the other hand, is a little bit different. This requires testing for me personally. I gotta see what it would feel like. But subsistence and chill clip, I mean, that sounds fantastic, right? Direct hits with the top half of the magazine cause a detonation that slows nearby targets. Well, I mean, just general ads will get absolutely eaten up by this, and I think we could take advantage of this perk. Matter of fact, I feel like this deserves so much testing that I'm going to run it next in whatever we do, despite whatever it is that we end up doing. I really wanted to hit Wish Render up again because it's just fantastic, but we're going to go with the fusion and the primary snot. I can't even pronounce that. Not even going to try to pronounce the name of that fusion rifle. You know, one thing I just noticed, I don't have my seasonal artifact yet. All this game I've been playing, leveling up and doing whatever, and I don't even have this thing yet. So I guess what I should do before anything is get this bad boy. The problem is I didn't want to do any of the seasonal stuff. I just didn't. I wanted to do all the other stuff and work up to the seasonal stuff, but with the bug preventing me from playing Shadowkeep, and then what's the next one? Beyond Light, whatever it's called, and then I don't want to start at Witch Queen because I'm skipping two things. I'm thinking maybe we should leave that stuff in the past and start diving into this particular expansion's seasons. For example, the Final Wish season right here. I mean, I think I should just do this first mission and then make a decision. What do y'all think? Yeah, let's get some ramen and head out.
Guardian, My Techians are preparing a spell to conjure Riven's spirit so that she can grant Savathun's wish. However, the Vex of the Soul Divisive have laid siege to the Keep of Voices in an attempt to halt our efforts. I must call upon you to defend the Dreaming City once again. Petra and Crow will guide your path.
Quick note, I really want to play the story in order from the beginning to wherever we're at now, but I'm kind of being forced into this just to get the artifact, so that's kind of lame, but whatever.
Apologies for not rolling out the red carpet. I've been preoccupied.
Haven't we all? What's our situation?
The Techians evacuated the keep with Riven's heart. The Vex have since fortified their position.
Then let's cut them down and take back what's ours.
A good start, but there are more Vex gathered around Riven's remains. The Techians need a fragment of those remains to cast their spell.
A spell to conjure Riven's spirit. Are you sure about this, Petra?
I'm sure that I trust my queen's judgment.
Time to visit Riven's corpse. A shame I wasn't around to see the killing blow.
We never should have done it. She set a trap and I walked right into it. My desire for vengeance blinded me to her schemes.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Whatever they're doing, you'd better put a stop to it.
That got their attention. Don't let them near Riven.
At some point, you just go full Titan and then remember you can one-shot punch everything. The last time I played a contest mode, I forget what the raid's name is because I haven't been in the game for so long. I basically just walked around and did this the entire time. If you're wondering how I can spam the melee the way I am, the exotic that I'm wearing, Insurmountable Skullford, is more than just an incredibly handsome disco ball on your face. What it does is allows you to basically get your melee back if you get a kill with it. It also regens your health, so it's stupid nice in the Crucible as well. Especially back in the day when Titans used to just shoulder charge spam. That was me. I'm that guy. So don't hate me, and don't send me any, death threats or anything over it. It's all fair play, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Love this thing. For regular gameplay where you don't have to really try and it's not like hard mode, Insurmountable Skullford for the win.
That's the last of them. Retrieve the fragment and bring it to the chamber. I'll hail Queen Mara.
I want to take a quick note before I proceed with this mission. This is gorgeous. I mean, I know it's disgusting and Riven is dead and eyes are missing and flesh rotting and apparently she's half a bush now, but whatever, it's a really beautiful piece of artwork that expands, in my opinion, very minutely, but still expands upon lore, universe building, environment, richness. I don't know how else to phrase it. This is really, really cool, and I'm kind of wondering if they'll let me go down her throat. Pause. No, they won't let me go down the throat, but still, very dope.
Well done, Guardian. Deliver what my Techians require, and they will open a portal to the Wall of Wishes as they begin to conjure Riven. Your deep sight will reveal Savathun's wish. Once Riven grants it, we can at last pursue the witness. Hear me, Riven. Savathun's final wish, inscribed in secrecy, has been invoked by the Guardian. Grant it now. and feast upon the difference between desire and reality.
Such a long slumber. Such a rude awakening. Grant the Witch Queen's final wish, you say? I refuse.
Leave us.
Queen Mara, what a joyous reunion.
For what reason do you refuse to grant the wish?
Why would I, oh Majesty mine? Lest you forget, I am dead, as are the rest of my kind. The Vanguard made sure of it. I need no reason to refuse your wish, only a reason to grant it. What could you possibly offer to entice my cooperation? It wasn't enough for your champions to slay me, but then you saw to the destruction of all my eggs. Well, not all of them.
Like the one in Savathun's spire.
One of many, hidden within my lair, away from your vengeful eyes. But if you were to secure them on my behalf, then you would also secure your heart's desire.
And ensure that the Ahamkara live to terrorize us once again. Very well, Riven. We have struck a bargain.
Tell me, the Queen did not just pull up to our ship, take up a whole third of it, and put up a mega sofa. The audacity. I need to get me a chair that big.
I knew there would be a cost in bargaining with Riven. I did not intend it to be a cost we kept paying all these years later. But now, the Witch Queen's scrolls have confirmed my greatest fear. The curse on the Dreaming City cannot be undone. I've pored over 1,000 possibilities, but the Corsair souls trapped there remain. I won't give up on them. Even with the curse in place, there must be a way to bring my people home. A task for tomorrow, perhaps. All this pain Riven has inflicted, and still we're beholden to her. There must be alternatives to restoring her clutch. The resurgence of the Ahamkara now, taken or not, could be disastrous. The Reef and the last city went to war to stop them before. For now, above all else, we must pursue the witness. I need an operative to finish this bargain with Riven. Force her to enact the final wish. So while I ponder countermeasures, you do what you do best. Carve a path.
And that'll just about wrap it up for today, or at least for this episode. So look out for episode 7, and then 8, 9, 10, and hopefully, Lord willing, 11, 12, and so on and so forth. So, see you in Space Guardians. May RNG forever be in your favor.